What is good? What is good, Raider Nation? Hold on, let me get this together. AP Raiders! Did I just say that? Look, man, I'm going to keep this 100, and Honcho said it the best. I'm not against it. I think it's a cool pick. You know, a good pickup. But I was for Harbaugh. I was for someone that already knows the game. You know what I'm saying? Someone that already has winning on his resume. Someone that has the experience already. Not having to go through it, like learning on the fly. Basically, that's what AP is going to be doing, learning on the fly still. You know what I mean? And I said this, and I'm going to keep saying it. In order for me to accept AP as our head coach, we need a good offensive coordinator and a good quarterback coach. And go out there and pick the right quarterback. Because right now, we in the dark when it comes to this. Because everything Honcho was saying, we was playing teams that weren't really fighting hard. You know, I'm not knocking AP for the wins that the Raiders have won. But think about it. The teams that we play were already like not even trying hard. You know, because their spots in the playoffs was already they didn't have no spots. You know, they weren't really trying. You know, and now we got to go through a full season of football to find out what AP is really all about. You know what I'm saying? And he said it best again. Just because the players liked him doesn't mean that it's going to win games. You know what I'm saying? Raider fans need to understand this. Instead of being in the past, you need to be in the now. And we so stuck in the past that we can't let go. And he won the fans' way by being in the past. Talking about Compton and NWA and whoop to whoop and this and that, man, that's the past. You know what I'm saying? But let's see if you can put your past to the present and keep it moving. So, in other words, what I'm saying here is, AP, can you really be in today's game? So, will you go out there and pick the right quarterback? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna get the right offensive coordinator? You know, you need a top-notch offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I think they said Marvin Lewis, I believe, is a candidate for that area, for that spot. But I think wasn't Marvin Lewis a head coach too? So, you know, I believe he was a head coach. So, for the Cincinnati Bengals. So, if that's the case, then you got an ex-head coach with an offense experience mind and a defense, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a good win situation. Because if you're not making the good play call, if you're not making the good calls, you know, AP, I'm speaking about, like, you don't know, like, when to stop the clock, or, you know, you don't know if this play is going to fit right or not. You know, you're not making those type of adjustments. Then Marvin Lewis could be a good factor in that area. You know what I'm saying? So, me, personally, I wanted Harbaugh. And for you Raider fans, you will never understand that. Never. You will never understand that. Because AP has to go through a learning progress, or how would you say that? He will have to learn each game. You know what I'm saying? And with Harbaugh, you wouldn't have needed that. Harbaugh would not have destroyed the team. He wouldn't have broke it down. He would have left it the way it was, but added to it. He would have tweaked it. And you guys don't understand that. And see, here's the thing. Harbaugh was already in today's game way before a lot of other coaches were. The pistol. He ran the pistol offense. Where did that come from? It came from Nevada. Who was running that offense? Who gave Kaepernick to go ahead and run the pistol offense? Harbaugh did. So he went and took from the Wolfpacks and brought it over to San Francisco because that's was something that was already in Kaepernick's game plan. He already knew how to run it. You know what I'm saying? And then, the read options and all that stuff, that was already there. Harbaugh was already doing that. And you guys trying to sit here and say that he's going to be an old coach and not know how to run today's game. You know what I'm saying? No, it don't work like that, man. It don't work like that. That's because you guys have no knowledge about Harbaugh. So now we stuck with AP trying to figure out how our season is going to be next year. And Honcho said it best again. So when AP starts losing, are you going to start calling him names and talk about what the fuck and we want him out of there and all this and all that? That's why I was trying to tell Mark Davis, you need to quit listening to other people, bruh. But you ain't got your daddy's balls, homie. You don't. I'm sorry, man. Your daddy is like rolling over in that grave every time you make a fucking decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I wish the worst for AP? Nah. I'm a Raider fan. I want the best for him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, Hunch, like, man, like, why do we need to go and try to see what AP can do or try to help him do it when someone doesn't even need the help? Because he already has the experience. It's already there. Now we're in this situation where as if it's any given Sunday once again. And how our football Sunday is going to turn out. Yeah, our defense stepped up. A lot of players looked up to him. And they went all out. You know what I'm saying? But that's not going to win you games, man. You got to have the right people in the right position for that to happen. And you have to have those, and those people have to have experience. I'm sorry to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people have to have experience. And AP does not have that type of experience. And like I said, I'm not knocking him. So for anybody that's going to sit there and say, man, you know what, you hating on AP, I'm not hating for him. I wish the best, wish the best for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Raider. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and just knock him right away. I got to give him the benefit of the doubt first. I got to see what he's capable of. I got to see what he can really do, in a full season. Like, is anything going to change as far as these players playing all out? You know what I'm saying? Like how they did at the end of the year. Or is it that they're going to sit there and slack because they fucking got AP as their head coach? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like the way AP was thinking. Like, when it came to the defense, he mixed it around. He shuffled it. Him and Patrick Graham shuffled the defense around. I like how he did. He sat Jacobs down and, and put in Zamir White, Zeus. I like how he got rid of Peters. You know what I'm saying? He did the right things when it came to that. You know what I mean? And that's good. But he might have made those moves, but there's more to that than just making little moves like that. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, the head coach is the general on the field, man. So when a play doesn't look right, he needs to go to his offensive coordinator and say, hey, man, you know what? This is not looking cool. He doesn't have that mindset yet. You know what I'm saying? With the defense side of the ball, yeah, he already has that mindset. You know what I'm saying? But the offensive part is what I'm worried about the most. You know what I mean? Am I worried about him getting another quarterback? No, because I believe they already set who they have their eyes on right now. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I mean? Whatever quarterback they bring in, Justin Fields or whoever, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you bring in a good quarterback coach for him, so that way he can shine. Because I believe he can shine. You know, Boy Hunch don't think so, but I think he can shine. You know what I'm saying? So, with all this being said, and congratulations for AP, you know, for being the head coach for the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? You have the Raider mystique. You have the Raider attitude. But do you have the Raider grind? Do you have the Raider way to win? Just win, baby. Do you have when the time gets tough and we start losing games, are you able to find yourself and stay collective and not break down and start losing more games? Are you able to pick yourself up, dust it off, and learn from it? You have Marvin Lewis, so there's really no excuse there. You know what I'm saying? Really no excuse. Because I believe Marvin Lewis was a head coach and an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator. So I think he did 3 roles, played 3 roles. I could be wrong. You know, I need to do some research up on it. But, you know, don't quote me on that. You know what I'm saying? So for y'all to sit there and, you know, if you listen to this video, watch this video, and I'm saying what I'm saying right now, don't go on here and be like, you stupid, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling you, don't quote me on what I'm saying about Marvin Lewis. But I know that he was a coach for the Cincinnati Bengals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he was a head coach and an offensive coordinator at one time. Like, they moved him up, I believe. I could be wrong again. Like I said, I have to do research. You know what I'm saying? But on that note, man, you know, let's just keep it like this, man. Let's see how real the real Raider Nation is when it comes to AP having some not good games. How they gonna react to them? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be negative about the situation, man. But I also don't want to see you guys bashing him when things don't go the way y'all wanted it to go. If you would have chose Harbaugh, started screaming Harbaugh, then Mark Davis probably would have listened to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you right now, within a whole year, Harbaugh would have turned this team around. No doubt. No doubt. That's because I know Harbaugh's winning percentage. And everywhere he went, he was a winner. Stanford. San Francisco. Michigan. Coach Gannon. He coached up Gannon. You know, there was a few others where he went to and he was still a winner. But with all that being said, Raider Nation, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just got off work. I've heard the news a long time ago. I couldn't really say too much because I was on the go all through the day. Really didn't have no breaks in between, and I wanted to say something because I already knew what I wanted to say. Now I had to rethink my thoughts to say something, and now it's all blah, 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 but I hope some of y'all understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And don't take this as me bashing AP, because I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just like I gave Josh McDaniels the benefit of the doubt, I'm giving AP the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? But I would say this. You have a coach already if you pick Marvin Lewis. If you not knowing you can't handle the game, AP, hand the torch over to Marvin Lewis. Because I don't want to sit here and wait a whole nother 5 years just to start winning and building the team again, man. Because right now, like I said, if we had Harbaugh, we wouldn't be building no team. He would just been adding to it. He would have tweaked it. But y'all still stuck in the past and not in the now. You know, until you guys get out of the past and come into the now, then you'll never understand what me and Honcho and other people that's already in the now are speaking about. You will never understand it. You know what I'm saying? But my name is Real Loyal to the Soil. It's the one you love to hate. So, I'm out. And welcome to Raider Nation, AP. I salute you. Now let's get it done. Let's make it happen.